Alright, so let's just start with more Hades again today. Yesterday I actually got through most of the story, I think. I think I actually only need one more win to actually get to the post-game stuff. Maybe actually you don't even need to get that. I think I have 8 clears right now, though, so that'll be one more win, then I'll actually be able to win. So anyway, I'm going to get right into it here and just chat with some people.
You're on the list.
See you, Hypnos. Good to see
With
you.
Hypnos here.
He's back with us. He hasn't changed a bit. Was he always like this?
I'm guessing not. Never knew him when we were alive. But since we met, he's always been the melancholy sort. The few times I heard him sing, though, it was beautiful. I'm not surprised your father's kept him here.
Interesting.
Cerberus cannot be bothered at this time.
Always feel better talking to you, boy.
Yeah, I thought that Orpheus didn't actually sing until you actually brought him something from Eurydice, so I'm surprised that he's actually singing now.
Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
Best solutions to those problems beatings didn't actually work, or at least imprisoning Orpheus and Tartarus didn't actually work.
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere. You hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever.
I've decided I should give this singing thing another shot for now, my friend. I hope you like it.
This is amazing, mate. You sing quite beautifully with or without your muse.
How kind of you. It's just... seeing you carry on like this, time after time, I was reminded that I might as well get on with my existence too. Such as it is right now.
I've given Orpheus all the nectar he'll currently accept, though, which is pretty good. Fair luck.
Seems fair enough.
Up to 5 nectars right now, so I could actually probably give that to other people.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows
Did I finish StarCraft? Yes.
that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on.
I didn't do the
but it sounds
kind
as
of
though she cared for him as well.
4th mini campaign,
And you and Cerberus.
and I might actually do that at some
She
point.
said she misses you.
Yeah, I did all the main campaigns.
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Sure. Hey, Meg. Look, I know you're just doing your job out there, and anyway, found this, thought of you and all that, so here.
I'll see to it this contraband is put away at once. Now, take your finder's fee and go about your business.
Thanks.
And actually start giving nectar to Achilles as well. Or
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me. You beat me to it.
oh, I guess I hadn't actually given him any in the past. I thought I had.
Last we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Yeah, I thought I already had his trinket. Also, I actually have enough diamonds for things in the contractor, so I should be going and doing that. I was thinking I might actually get another one for turning in fish. Okay, so Nectar give palm levels, or keys give reroll. I think I want the reroll.
This one, contractor. Not to meet the
Nectar is valuable for other things, so this makes keys actually useful now.
Resources, boy.
Because currently, keys do not do anything. Well, they let me reroll the mirror, which is not really something I want to do very often, though.
Feeling good. Something's added to the fated list.
Okay, so Dionysus and Aphrodite are both fairly easy to finish at this point. Yeah, I also need an assault upgrade, but that's not really very important for me. It's not something I can actually really force to roll.
Right on schedule.
I need the rail.
Okay, so I usually actually prefer the aspect of Hestia.
Grant me the aspect of Hestia. Hidden power.
I think I'll level it up once too.
Let's see what that one does.
Poseidon is partway upgraded. I think I'm fine with it too. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this.
Come on, mate. Won't you say who hired you? Was it Achilles? Couldn't have been Nyx. Is it that big a deal?
I am an individual of some integrity, boyo, and protect my sources with my life. You'll have to kill me if you want to make me squeal.
Honestly, killing him wouldn't actually make him squeal. Anyway, down to Heat 0, since I haven't actually done any runs with the rail yet. I just keep waiting until it rolls the darkness bonus, and I never got it until now.
I thought for certain you were well on your way out of there last time, nephew. But no matter. We'll just get you on another voyage to the top.
That deals damage and knocks those away. That's fine with this weapon. With most variants of the rail, you want things that actually work with faster attacks, but with Hestia, you actually want ones that do single big attacks. Because I want to be reloading all the time.
Young man, I still wonder what became of her fair daughter. Ran away with mortals there, perhaps. Some of the tales even more preposterous. Don't go believing everything you hear. And do be sensitive about the subject, hmm? Demeter, she's been through quite enough.
So I actually need to check. I definitely want to get Sea Storm as soon as possible, so, okay, it's any of the basics. We'll just take Zeus's aid. Because if I can get Sea Storm, that basically puts the, much of the benefit of Zeus's boon on the attack as well. Nectar? Okay.
There.
Function leveled up. Nice.
Thank the gods.
Weaken spot. Nice.
Time. You're mine.
Just a hellfish. Okay, I don't have that much money, so I will go and visit Sisyphus, I think. I think I've given him all the nectar I can for now.
Good morning, or whenever.
Yep.
Hello, sir. Hey, sir. I've always wondered, what were you like back when you were alive? Were you always this wise?
Might surprise you, Highness, I have a bit of royalty in me myself. Not on your level, mind, but I was very much a king. Though, I'll be honest, I wasn't much of a good man.
Huh. I thought I sensed the royalty in you. Although I can't imagine you as anything besides the gentleman I know you for, my friend.
Well, that is awful kind of you to say. Though I would like to think my punishment here wasn't without warrant. At least I've had a lot of time to think it through.
And I'm gonna take the obols.
Most excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Sisyphus was definitely not actually, definitely not actually a good man in life. Wasn't the dumbest of the evil kings, but, yeah, was not very pleasant one.
Ready, lads?
So I do qualify for Sea Storm already. It'd be awesome if I could just get that already. And I do. Awesome.
Combined power.
Now I get the benefit of lightning bolts in my attacks. Go over the hammer. Every single hammer boon is one that I don't have yet, so it's definitely beneficial here. Attack pierces foes and deals plus 50% damage to armor is pretty good. With this weapon, I think it's probably better than both of these. Hazard Bomb is nice for kind of spamming specials, though.
Grow stronger.
I don't need the health, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to take the key for the rerolls here. I have a lot of bubbles already, so the gemstones are not very valuable. And just a fountain room.
Quiet.
Doubly glad I didn't actually take that,
Granted me
that's done.
persuasion.
I have a lot of money right now, so I'm going to go for the palm.
Good enough to eat. Better blessing.
Into the region, so take chop. Go for the palm first. I think I'll just take the special boon here. That's a decent one.
One Fury Sister coming up. Oh, hi.
Oh. Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do. You.
Moving through her health pretty fast here. Yeah, that was pretty good.
She won't like this. Did Exegriff just shudder?
Took a bit of damage on that fight, but not really too much, and I'll be at full health after the fountain.
Tartarus has proved unable to contain you.
So much for Tartarus.
Yeah, I don't die in Tartarus very often, so, that's pretty normal, though. I usually don't die until Lys Elysium.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Hermes or Chaos? I'll go for Chaos. There's one more thing on Chaos's list that I actually do kind of need.
Master Chaos, it's little wonder all existence sprang from you, because I see the noble qualities in so many I've met embodied in you. Please accept this gift.
If it is unclear yet, son of Hades, I shall not be giving more to you in exchange for your repeated offerings. You give them to me knowing it shall serve no purpose and achieve no end. I know that there are some among both mortals and your kind for whom this is quite unacceptable. When you extend an offering to the Olympians, for a fleeting instant, it appears as though they are able to hear your prayer. Or so I have observed. How interesting that your thoughts are capable of breaking free, yet you cannot.
And don't get any of that stuff. Unfortunate. I'm going to take the rare one here. I could use my Fate of Persuasion, but I don't think I do since I get something that's actually decent here. The cast boon or cast penalty thing wouldn't have actually been bad either, but I don't think I really need it.
More slam dancers.
Gold is good.
Want it again? I should not be the supervisor here.
There we are.
Money's good.
Now.
I wouldn't actually mind the shop. If I get the opportunity to fight Charon right now...
One of Charon's shops.
Okay, I don't, but if I did, would I want to? I'm not sure.
I'll take it.
So I get a bigger bonus from my special here, so I'm going to take that.
Juicy.
Guess I'll take Tidal Dash, since that also actually gets Lightning Bolts too.
Glad you like it, mate. Thank you for helping me out with your supply, even if you fleeced me with those prices.
Circle is not really letting me focus fire very much here.
Farewell, ladies.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
Yeah, I'd rather actually have focused fire on a single person there, but I couldn't. Battle Rage is actually nice because I do actually do a lot of damage. Like, a lot of my damage is actually on undamaged targets since I deal so much damage with them each head. I'm going to actually take Battle Rage. I do want a cast boon, but that's not actually the one I want right now, given the other choices there.
That's what you get.
I'll save you from the magma fishes. Got you. Slarbug.
Yeah, pretty slow there, but got a Slugbug anyway. Gold, Artemis, or Zeus. Zeus boons are not bad. I'm gonna actually go for the Zeus boon.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Okay. So, Lightning Bolt chance have a chance to strike twice. That's pretty good. That affects all of my main attacks, really. Okay, should be the halfway point here. I believe. No, it can't be the halfway point. It's the end. Well, it's still good that I took the shot, but yeah, that was not actually what I wanted there.
Charon, mate. I don't suppose you've given any further thought to my proposal to just, you know, ferry me up to the surface? Seeing as it's not out of your way. I'll take that as a no.
I can just buy all this stuff. I think I will. Actually, no, I can't buy all of it. I can't buy the Pong and the boon. I'll just take the boon then.
Winter's greeting to you, Zappos.
Demeter, really? Huh. Not what I expected there, but that's fine. I'll just take the cast boon with her. I could have actually had Artemis and Demeter if I hadn't actually... Well, I guess I was full on boons by then, though. I don't actually remember him actually using that attack before. Yeah, multiple ways all centered on you. I thought he used just like a spray in all directions. Huh. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that head use that attack before. I probably have and just forgotten about it, but yeah, that was weird. Nothing I can afford that's useful there. Is that a rocket launcher I'm using? Yes. Well, I'm using basically a shotgun at this point, but it does have a underbarrel grenade launcher. Yeah, the normal shot is just a rapid fire gun, but if I do the first shot after I reload does a lot more damage than my other shots deal, so I usually actually just like fire then reload then fire then reload. But the special is actually the grenade launcher. And because I can fire the grenade launcher while I'm reloading, I usually do.
See that, Exegriff?
So it's targeted by the special, move slower, and take plus 30% damage. It seems pretty good.
There it is.
A lot of times I miss with my special, though, because of the knockback effect on the attack, though. Might as well take the health here. I'll get some extra gold for the kills.
Wretches, take him now.
Stand down and suffer.
They had their chance.
Not yet.
Still easily at full health there, though. I don't have that much gold right now, so I'm going to go for this. Both my attack and special have fairly high levels already.
He's fully recovered.
I don't really need anything there. I'm only down 10 health. I don't really need the Hydro Light. Hermes? Not bad. Oh wait, butterfly ball.
There he is.
So you took on my good professional associate, is that right, Cons? And you beat the big boatman himself? I knew you were pretty tough, but not that tough. Impressive work. He's impressed too. He isn't even mad.
Attack is faster is not really all that useful here since my attack is already so quick. So, I'm gonna take second wind. I guess I could have rerolled that, and maybe I should have. I keep forgetting that I had that option. Here, I think I'd actually rather have the bonus health than Demeter.
Did Daedalus himself build all of this?
far as Ares boons, I don't really have too many Ares boons at the moment, but I can take another one. I don't have anything that procs off Doom.
Come forth and be swatted, deadly butterflies. Won't catch this soul, thanks.
Urge to Kill is pretty nice. And Patroclus. Nice. Want to start giving him more nectar.
A means to drown my sorrows temporarily. That's good. And rather kind of you, I have to say.
It's nothing. Thank you for not trying to slay me where I stand and boast about it, like seemingly everyone else around here.
You mentioned something of your parentage, stranger. I have a question on that subject, if you please.
I please, sir. What's your question? Ask away.
Your father must have records of the dead, so I was wondering if you might do me a favor and look up the whereabouts of someone I once knew.
You've done a lot for me. The least I can do is ask around. Who is it that you're looking for?
I seek one called Achilles. Was rather famous once among the living, but among the dead, who knows? I thought he would be here, but he is not.
Achilles? I've heard the name before. And, can I ask why you wish to know of him, in case it happens to come up?
Dr. Meg, well, she didn't show up on this run, so, yeah, it was Electo that I dodged instead.
It's just, I simply miss him, stranger. That is all.
I haven't actually really done too much with, either of the romance paths here. So I don't need health or death defiances, so I guess we'll just take the attack damage up. I want to get my max health up more, so I'm going to take more darkness. Yeah, my aim still kind of sucks. You think those blue torches over there are actually enemies? And I'm going to keep going for darkness here.
Stay dead.
Did not expect flame wheels. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot, push enemies out of the way with Poseidon attacks. I take the yarn, I think I do. I probably won't actually be keeping that all the way to the boss, though. Depends whether there's actually any useful boons in here, which there probably are. I could have gone for the max health up instead. Honestly, Demeter isn't really actually that useful for me, so I'm actually gonna
help keep me going.
I'm going to keep the yarn.
Powered up.
You get a special dialogue with Theseus if you actually have his sister's yarn.
Big crowd, huh?
What's this? Our enemy has come to mock us, Asterius. He holds the yarn of Ariadne and would flaunt it in our faces.
What, this? They just picked it out of a well. Was supposed to help me get here. No offense intended, more than usual. What's it to you?
As if you wouldn't know. That yarn is a token of days long gone, when Asterius and I battled in the labyrinth to the death. Together we now face a greater threat. Attack us if you dare! For the inevitable end to your Goddess Athena, I need change
now. Okay, did a little poorly with the heroes fight there.
I ought to shut him up.
Oh, that was mostly fine.
Thank you for your support, my shade.
Yeah, so in the old legends, though, Ariadne was Theseus' sister, and she gave him the yarn, which he used to navigate through the labyrinth without getting lost, in order to find the Minotaur, which he then slew. Even though the labyrinth apparently turned out to be not actually a maze, but just like a spiraling passage without any branches, so the yarn wasn't very necessary, apparently, but at least that's how it's usually depicted these days. And it was usually actually depicted traditionally too. But yeah, so that's why Theseus gets kind of angry if you actually bring the yarn in there, though. I'm gonna actually go for this Poseidon boon right away.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Well, my plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Harness the might of the sea, then, why don't you?
Okay, boons with knockaway effects deal bonus damage to bosses is nice, because that actually means I deal bonus damage to my attacks.
Got a bite. It's a go.
Alright, another nectar there, not bad. I think I'll probably go for Zeus, then that health.
You.
The wall was kind of in the way there. Why do I have so many ambrosia? Because I cannot spend them. So I've just gotten one for every single time I've actually gotten through the heroes, and then I can't spend them. Yes, I can only give them to somebody once I've actually gotten enough through the game that I can actually give them to people, which is I can only give them to people that I've given enough nectar to also. But even once I've given people enough nectars, there's some other thing I need to actually do before I can actually give them ambrosia. Lightning bolt effects at a larger area. That seems fine. I'm actually going to use my reroll here, though.
I'd like to see more options.
Okay, I think static discharge is probably more useful for me. Yeah, so, if I go into the codex here. If you look at Orpheus, there's a lock there. At some point, I'll be able to actually break this lock, and then I'll be able to start giving him ambrosia. If I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I do. I want to get my max health up more, so I'm going to take the health here. Yeah, at present, though, I literally cannot spend them, though, so yes, that's why I have so many of them at the moment. Too many snake stones. Crap. This weapon doesn't actually interrupt them when they attack either. That was pretty bad.
Down the chute. I'm back. Huh.
I almost have enough gold for that Hermes boon, which I think I'm going to go for here.
Try this way.
Need a bit of a stomachache actually now. That's not good. Yeah, I'm actually going to be taking a break here because I actually am having problems right now. So I'll be actually back in a couple minutes then, hopefully, but this is kind of bad. Excuse me, please. Sorry about that, just I think my lunch disagreed with me a little bit there, so, yeah, I didn't want to do things bad. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of a bit of an interruption there, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
That's the most gigantic vermin I've ever seen.
Easy mini boss fight. Alright, there we go. And I think I take the special damage up. I can't push Hades around, so it's good to have that, I think. Use my reroll here.
Hate to be ungrateful here.
Wouldn't actually mind special faster. Attack faster doesn't really help me all that much since I'm mostly doing single shots anyway, and I don't think that speeds up my reload, which is kind of the limiting factor in my attack speed. And I think I'll go for the boon over the gold here.
Load it up.
I was trying to dash into that tiny vermin, but it just wasn't letting me.
Should be the place.
Finally.
A whole entire sack of something.
After my daughter Corley disappeared, I left this mountaintop. Wandered the earth in search. Or not, of course. It was a necessary journey, I suppose. May yours fare better.
Okay, so this would actually restore all my health. But I'm not going to be getting very much health after that. Like, that just brings me up to full health and not beyond that. I think I'd still go for it, though, because otherwise I won't actually be at full health for the final boss, I don't think. Okay, actually, I'd be at... Yeah, I would be at full health for the boss, so it didn't actually matter. Don't have enough gold for anything else in the shop, and I'm not going to take the last hallway.
The monster's solitary weakness, Sator's axe, proved terribly effective once again.
See you, boy.
Yeah, the last boon was something of a waste, but it's fine. If I gotten the gold from the other hallway, then gone and taken that, it might have been good.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
I only had 8 wins.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong, and that you're an obstinate, overbearing,
But I'd
and
actually had 9?
excuse for a husband and father. Don't you understand I'm trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself?
I think this is actually number 10, so I don't actually have to fight him here. Yeah, this is number 10.
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
Is this a stream with the stuff and the things? It's a stream with some stuff and some things.
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again? You're serious?
Yeah, I thought I had to actually beat him one more time before I actually
Before I reconsider.
got this one. I guess I miscounted. Doesn't mean you're wrong here. It could.
Goodbye, Father.
Yeah, so I thought I only actually had 8 wins here, but I guess I had 9, and on the 10th one, on the 10th one, you don't have to actually do Hades. Well, again, this is actually only a stream with Whatnots and Thingamabobs.
Mother? Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me, rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Charon?
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
What was the name of the Greek guy who fancied his own mother? You're probably referring to Oedipus, but he didn't actually fancy his own mother. He just didn't know that his biological mother was his biological mother when he married her. And cut out his own eyes when he actually learned that she was.
I'm still alive. But how?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though, even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Yeah, so that's the main game. This is actually the credits scene, which actually has music that I don't want to skip because this is actually a really good song. There is a lot of post-game stuff, though, so I'll be continuing to do Hades for at least a while more.
Eurydice and Orpheus.
Snow everywhere. Mother.
We're here.
We're here.
Yeah, so back to the start.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates!
I like how they don't actually even get out of the boat before they do that. I guess it's so they didn't have to actually make an animation of them getting out of the boat.
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected. Cerberus?
Persephone.
Cerberus, I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Hades, you look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
He's not very good at that.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now? I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
About that.
Ransacking is important.
Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free? Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
And thus Zagreus becomes the god of breaking free of the underworld.
Fighting out of here. It shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
Thus was Hades, feared ruler of the dead, reunited with his long-lost bride, Persephone, the queen. And together with their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony. The queen's return marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead. And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
Yeah, so now basically we're on to the epilogue, which is actually longer than the main game itself. But yeah, that'll be that though. So on to the epilogue then. Yeah, I'm going to be very surprised if Zagreus doesn't feature in Hades 2, either as a boss or maybe a bonus boss or maybe a helper even.
How fare your labors, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you, said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir?
What? Yes. I knew Patroclus. Is he all right?
I don't know. It seemed like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Please send him my regards. And all my love. I think of him always. But I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand? Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
Take care then, sir.
Prince, so is it really true that you're staying? And that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
We did all that before.
We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Bye.
Hello, my son.
Hello? Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Yeah, she's been gone a while.
Hypnos, that's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
We don't.
A glowing endorsement for Nyx there as a mother.
You hung the painting where I asked.
Yes. Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful, truly. Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you, too.
Oh, Mother, thank you.
Palm Blossom is super, super strong, though I still actually want to finish leveling up Poseidon the rest of the way first.
You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Yeah, and your problems are still here.
Indeed.
Well, look at you, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big, tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir? You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
Yeah, sometimes I get the feeling that Homer doesn't actually really like Cerberus all that much.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. I can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Yeah, so I need a lot more nectar in order to actually get past the
Say, Orpheus,
mid-game or early game, though.
A song of yours, it went something in the blood. You know that one? It was amazing, mate.
Oh, that one, yes, I know. I mean, it was a favorite, I was told, by those who listened to the music I created with my muse. It was a most productive time back when we were alive.
Would you ever sing it again?
I shall give it some thought, I think.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
Yep.
I guess that's right. But before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
We'll make it official, all right. Here's what I caught lately. We're settled up.
I thought the Gup actually gave me nectar. Could trade some keys for nectar.
Too good to pass up. Here are your keys.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Ah.
Hey, Father, I thought maybe, you know, here.
You owe me nothing, certainly not this. And I've nothing to give you in exchange. But fine, I'll honor our custom. Give it here.
You're welcome, Father.
Give one to Meg also.
Hey, Meg, I thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
Did I give one to Achilles? Either I did and forgot about it, or he just doesn't accept it right now.
Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together.
The garden's always open now. Sounds good.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Gotta wonder how some of these things actually grow. I guess you have a goddess of gardening, though. Probably is pretty good at that.
to give me strength.
Don't actually have enough darkness for anything there. Realized that after I'd actually started opening it.
Malphon,
I think we're gonna actually just keep Zagreus aspect here. And I'll keep Conch Shell here too.
Less yak and more smack.
So 3 heat here. Go for Tight Deadline 2, I think, and Extreme Measures, I think. Though actually I should go for other things as well. I need to actually beat it with speed runs with everything here. So I'll just go for those 3. Actually, having both Lasting Consequences and Hard Labor is kind of bad, though.
Time to go to work.
Because then I take more damage and heal less, so it's actually even more impactful to actually take damage, so it's not good.
Little nephew, why I could have sworn you made it to the surface recently, and yet you're all the way back there again. Must be some sort of terrible monstrosity preventing your way out.
Just take the cast. I don't actually really want Poseidon on my attack here, especially.
I'll be leaving shortly. No, nothing.
Because knocking guys away with this weapon is kind of bad, because then it's hard to actually keep combos going. Because prices are higher, it's going to be actually harder to afford things in shops, so I'll have to be actually kind of avoiding those quite a bit. We'll go for Chaos here.
Master Chaos, I've returned.
Lately, son of Hades, I sensed what I would call a sort of shift within your father's residence. Need something noteworthy occur, perhaps? Respond.
What prices? All because of one of the Path of Punishment things I did. All gold prices in the Charon shops are plus 40%.
I didn't feel any sort of shift.
You may not sense these shifts as I. The lightness of this space bends and adjusts with time. What you describe, it must have been the cause. I trust the occasion is a welcome one, and I am pleased that you returned nevertheless.
Yeah, so on the fated list, I have to actually get I have to do all the Path of Punishment penalties at least once, or I have to beat the run with them, I think. So I just decided to read the relatively more difficult ones compared to like Tight Deadline and Extreme Measures. Honestly, attack dealing more damage is good. Dealing more damage to striking foes from behind is not actually really as good, I don't think. I'm gonna take Slothful Strike here. But being slow is bad. Thought I'd be able to get back out of there and get in time. That actually also affects these too, so like these things would be 40% less costly. Light of Ixion is actually potentially interesting. I think actually take that.
Just what I need.
They're a lot easier to deal with early. Chaos Curse, I mean.
I can take it. The heart of the underworld. In the name of Hades.
Fleeting foes drops in a turbo bomb, deal more damage to things I hit. That's probably fine. Artemis? That's not bad.
I see you, sneak.
With my low speed, it's going to be hard to actually get on top of her when she's actually teleporting places away from me. I kept dashing into her.
You stab me, I stab you. My Lady Artemis, this is nothing next to all your grace and favor.
Hey, wait, this is an offering for me? Oh, that's very kind, though. Let's get back to hunting now, okay? Oh, Poseidon blessed you, didn't he? To think that big fat oaf is your own father's brother. I'm told to be respectful near him, but it's hard.
Second stronger is fine. I actually take Hunter Dash instead, though.
Let's hunt.
I do use my Dash Strike quite a bit. Yes, now I'm faster again, though. By faster, I mean full movement speed. Which I guess is faster than what I was doing before, which is about half movement speed. Did I see something else over here? Oh, I did. I think it was just a gold urn over there. You'd rather have the darkness than the keys right now, still. These flocks of numbskulls are actually taking some time to kill. Health, I can take pretty easily.
Allow me, boy, to introduce some of my loyal subjects.
Nine left, so the second wave.
Back to the lowest depths with them.
I still get to full health there, but that was actually scarier than I thought it was going to be.
Blood and darkness.
Death is inescapable.
Be a lot easier if the Chaos Curse was not still active. Whereas then, he's not in this event.
Who is going to clean all this up?
Yeah, you can romance him also. Just Strike deals more damage, so I'm not really using my cast all that much.
That's a relief.
So I can buy one boon out of the shop, and I don't think it's actually worth, so I think I just take the hammer.
New styles for the Twin Fists.
That strike deals more damage after the attack sequence.
That feels better. I bet Electo's next.
It's not a hammer of the gods, that's a hammer of Daedalus. He's a mortal.
There you are.
A very skilled mortal, but not actually a god.
He's back at your daddy's house, Redblood. So his illustrious abducted queen, she's come back home?
Wait, how do you even know all that? And should you really be talking about the Queen that way?
I don't answer to her. She can come and go as she wants for all I care. But you want to know who can't? Yeah, you.
Okay, I don't feel like I did great there, but I did kill her fairly fast.
Ugh, that blood of the Titans.
Yeah, took a lot of damage on that fight, though. I'll still be pretty close to full health after the fountain, though.
Off to Asphodel. Closer to the surface. Good. Ugh, this heat.
Another Chaos Gate. Sure.
Going in. In the name of Hades.
You know, I'm actually gonna reroll these.
How about some other boons instead?
Yeah, this is basically free, so that's actually really good for me. Go for that. Yes, that requires me to not cast, which I'm not casting anyway.
Welcome. What did I tell you?
Chopper key. I still don't really have that much gold.
Course is set.
Asphodel enemies while they're jumping around is kind of annoying. Athena or Zeus? I think I'd actually rather have Athena now that I think about it. If I can get Athena on my attack, that'd actually make me much more durable.
Master Chaos has evolved. I'm indebted to you, Goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this, with my compliments.
I guess I hadn't actually gotten the, pendant yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I'd actually given most of the gods actually a nectar already.
There must be some unconquerable force or foe awaiting you just at the border of your realm and ours. We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there. I shall make certain that your family knows it may take considerable time to surpass. So fear not, for we are patient here.
I'm gonna re-roll because I actually really want to get attack as stronger and can deflect. This should make me actually quite a bit more defensible though, since I'll actually be able to deflect a lot of things I otherwise could not. Come on, fishy.
Think I got one. That's one more fish for me.
Yeah, and both God of War and Hades take significant liberties with it. With Greek mythology. So I guess the question is, which of these do I want first? Athena is probably more irritating to handle, so I think I'll actually take her first.
Decisions, Zagreus.
I'll just take Divine Flourish. I don't really want to use anything else there too much.
Good shot there, Zagreus. I guess you got me. Now why don't you go take a shot at this?
Well, the gods were all really hot, but they weren't necessarily the same personalities that they actually had in this game or in the God of War series.
Give her a show then. What now?
Were any new gods invented for this game? No, though Zagreus himself is attested to very little in the mythology. Which is part of the reason why he was used as the main character.
So you survived. So what? Here, why not take a boon and then be off?
Warfire is really good, so I'll take that. So yeah, Zagreus was and is a very obscure deity, and might just be Dionysus. No health here, that's unfortunate.
You enjoy that, mate? When it comes time to reconsider your price structure, hope you think of me. Charon, mate. Wanted to thank you very much for bringing Mother and me home. Your boat's quite comfortable, you know. Though I suppose you won't be making a habit of giving me a ride, will you? It's quite alright, I don't mind the walk.
Okay, so I only actually have two. No, I have 3 gods right now. Yeah, Poseidon, Artemis, and Athena. But I only get one more god, so do I want that to be Aphrodite? Probably not. Yeah, so I think I saved my money there. 280 plus 140 is 420. Okay, so I can afford the palm and still actually afford a Kiss of Sticks at this point, which I might actually need after this next fight. I'm kind of low in health right now, and enemies do deal more damage than usual.
Hydra, I feel like we're just not getting through to one another here.
Ow. I did not expect him to actually do a head slam more times than that.
Got you.
Hermes is definitely more rare because you can only actually find him twice on any given run. But I don't actually know if the other ones are actually more rare.
More ovals, more suffering. Bye, Asphodel. Done.
You might be right, but yeah, I actually don't know. I should have actually switched my frigate there. Whoops. I didn't notice that it had gotten leveled up all the way.
More chariots.
Concentrated Knuckles really good.
Tuned up.
That'll significantly increase my damage, I think. Hermes, grab him.
Farewell.
Okay, pretty good place.
Lord Hermes, please accept this gift as a small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I've a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this'll help with that.
Lord Hermes, I'm in your debt.
Lament Plume can get really, really strong later in the run, but I'm not super good at using it though.
Boss, it says, it sure is nice up here upon this mountain, not having to escape the underworld. Come join us soon, won't you?
Attack is faster, is nice.
Let's go, let's go.
I think I'll take the shop here. Favorite gods or combo? My favorite combo, honestly, is probably Artemis plus Demeter.
Cheers, mate.
Gonna spend all my money here, I think.
That's life.
Because that combo makes your cast actually pretty powerful. I think I will actually take Demeter.
No, it's the butterfly chamber.
I was hoping to actually interrupt that guy before he could actually spawn. He was armored though, so that didn't actually work.
The blood-like stain of pomegranate on you, Zagreus. A hardy fruit resistant to a winter's chill. How fascinating they survive down there.
Let's take Frozen Touch.
Cooled me off.
I was kind of hoping to actually get her heal ability.
That's better.
Hermes again. Nice. Yeah, which god is the best definitely depends upon what weapon you're using. Like, Ares is actually pretty bad, for the fists, I think, because, you don't actually proc Doom all the time. Hey, Stormer. Quick reload is something I need, but not really something I actually want. I'll take it, but yeah, I don't really need that here.
Speed, all right.
Yeah, the instant proc Doom thing is actually very, very strong, though. Best thing about Athena on my attacks is that I can actually just deflect these guys as they explode. Best god boons for fist runs, just things that actually trigger often. You don't really want things like Ares that actually don't trigger very often with that, because then, well, you don't get to really benefit from them too much. I think the best, though, is probably Zeus, and especially if you can get Poseidon. Well, no, not Poseidon on that, actually. Now I think about it. Yeah, Zeus, though, if you can get Zeus's legendary boon, and Zeus on your attack, you can actually get a lot of lightning bolts very, very quickly. And Artemis with the support fire boon is also very powerful with it, because you attack so quickly.
Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
I'm in your debt, great goddess Demeter.
And then Athena's nice because you can just actually like constantly just be attacking and just deflecting then. Makes you much more durable, I think. I think I'd rather have Hunter Dash since I'm doing a dash attack so much, so I don't think I really want that. I'm just gonna take Ravenous Will. What do we have here? Gold, that's useful.
Champions of Elysium, now prove yourselves. Disappointing for these so-called champions.
All mine.
And I think I'll take some Nectar. Need more of that. I think the biggest thing with the fist though is that you do attack a whole lot faster. You don't actually do the if you do the 5 attack combo, you actually attack slower than if you just actually like attack 4 times then dash, like I'm doing here. That makes actually the fist a lot more powerful. You're actually just not doing the full attack combo. Because it just slows down your attack so much and actually decreases your DPS. But I think you do tend to take a lot of damage when you're actually doing the fist runs, though. Malphon is a very aggressive weapon, but not very good on defense, though. Have I taken the health? Don't think I qualify for her legendary boon yet. Do I qualify for anything I don't have yet? Okay, so don't qualify for that yet. I do qualify for Deadly Reversal, which is nice. Also qualify for Mirage Shot, too. Okay, I'll take Artemis here.
Thank you, mate.
I guess this means you must have paid the boatman's ransom here. And whatever price he charged you, it was worth it.
Pressure points... I should have actually checked this before. Pressure points is enough to actually qualify for Fully Loaded. Which isn't actually really all that useful since I'm not actually using my cast all that much. Maybe that was a mistake since it means I can't actually afford a
Time for the main event.
Death Defiance now.
If you dare, blackguard. Asterius and I stand ready. You are unfit to walk these hallowed passageways.
I thought I was out of his range. You need all 3 boons to get a legendary? No, only 2 of those.
Lord Dionysus, give me strength.
I guess they're testing me.
Yeah, you need basically 2 of the tier 2 boons though, that modify your other boons, basically.
I dedicate this victory to you, good shade.
So I should qualify for Artemis' legendary now.
Made short work of Theseus, I take it, boy.
Alright, so what do I want from now on? I'm actually gonna take the Owl Pendant here, I think. I'd like to get
Should help.
another Death Defiance from her. I don't think I take the eye.
There.
Two Demeter boons over there, which could be good. Go for Athena.
Let's see what's in here. Damn you.
Another guy popped up there. Hadn't expected that. At least I think it did. Yeah, you have to beat the game once before, or no, I think you only have to get to Hades before Demeter pops up the first time. Yeah, you just have to have a Hades show up the first time. Or get to Hades the first time before you can actually have her show up. And then she just shows up at random. I think I get poisoned there. Crap. I thought I'd be deflecting all the Satyr's attacks.
Goddess Athena.
The Deadly Reversal is pretty good, so I'll take that.
Both them might.
That's a pretty hefty boost to my crit chance. Take the health here, I think. I should have exactly enough money to actually afford a, this is Styx here, but there isn't one.
This blasted place again. Should be able to get.
Alright, this is fine. Keep saving my money for now.
Tunnels.
I do like how one of those rats just actually stood directly beneath the guillotine. Where's the poison cure thing? Where's the poison cure thing? There it is. I thought it was actually closer to the door.
Satyr storage. In the name of Hades.
Don't have that much in the way of chill boons right now, but I might actually be able to get some. There are 2 Demeter boons available at the shop. I'm actually going to take that, I think.
Athena won't mind.
I guess that nerfs my critical chance, but no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's a fish over here someplace, too. Nice, and it is over here. Grab Electric Blast.
Why not?
Killing Freeze. Killing Freeze and Arctic Blast do kind of have anti-synergy, though.
Surface.
Since Arctic Blast actually cures chill. It should be fine.
The
fearsome Cerberus accepts the satyr sack.
I owe you one, boy.
I'm at full health, and I have 2 Death Defiances left. I wish it was 3, but never found another one.
It's kind of nice out here.
A fish. Nice. If I can actually beat him, of course.
Huh. Confronting you like this. It's different now. Still, it is a responsibility just as before. There is to be no escape from my realm. Ultimately, I must see to that myself.
That's the spirit, Father. As for me, I find the candor of our interactions here to be rather refreshing, I must say. Especially the interactions between my weapons and your physique. You're tough, but you're an easy target.
Do I ever use the tooth for extra Death Defiance? Yeah, sometimes. I already have it leveled up all the way, so my main goal with my trinkets is just getting more of them leveled up. So that's the main reason why I'm not using it. I also think there's actually more, like, better ones anyway.
Slippery, blast you. All that pent-up rage behind your smiling words. Come, unleash it once again. I expect you to go all out. To the death.
Yeah, the tooth is more valuable before you actually have all 3 Death Defiances available too, though.
To the death.
Because you're less likely to lose all of them.
You'd not have made it here without Olympus, boy.
You wouldn't be here without Olympus either.
Ah, blast you, boy.
Optimus!
I hear you.
The goddess of the hunt ought to know when to retreat. Goddess,
show yourself.
You darkness.
But I actually might have gone too early there. Nope.
Not finished then.
No holding back.
Optimus!
Nowhere to hide from me.
Oops.
Hungry for more, I see.
So hide, remember me?
Easy. Yeah, I just did way too much DPS there.
You bested me, I'll grant you, Zagreus. You're quite strong.
Yes. By my father's name.
Yeah, some pretty good stuff there, though.
Blood. Denizens of the deep, arise. Fish.
Bass?
The bass.
Still haven't actually caught any salmon yet. I think I haven't caught any flame eaters yet either.
Having once more gained at the surface of his grim-faced father's realm beneath the earth, resourceful Zagreus makes his way toward the one-time abode of radiant Persephone. It is a journey of considerable distances, which he has already completed many times, and which has always ended in the same result. So, imagine he made it there with just time enough to water the crops and tidy up a bit before...
I'm sure Mother's cottage is perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
Well done, Zagreus.
Hail, Prince.
No, this is for me. You really shouldn't have. You're spoiling me rotten.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Hopefully.
Thank you. It's mine as well.
Congratulations.
Were you able to make it to my cottage on the surface, Zagreus? I hope my lavender patches are doing all right.
I couldn't make it all the way there, Mother. It's like, without your presence on the surface, I'm unable to hang on for very long at all.
Ah, I was afraid of that. Well, don't despair. I placed a charm upon my seedlings there that ought to keep them flourishing well on their own. Your duty now is simply to escape. You keep it up.
I will. Thank you, Mother. Bet you're happy to see Mother home again, huh, boy? Only wish you could have told me about her before.
The hell-born monster Cerberus contentedly ignores the prince's callous, inconsiderate remark.
Hey! More pets are certainly in order here.
Gotta pet the dog. If you don't, you're just a bad person.
Father, all these shades, aren't they going to let on that Mother's back? What if word spreads and the Olympians find out?
You are so well accustomed to defying me that you forget there are no others, either living or dead, who would so dare. None in this house shall speak of this until we are prepared to make any announcements on our own terms.
Sounds like you've got it all under control.
I'll get extreme measures unlocked because I can. It doesn't really make too much difference here.
Something I have to see.
Oh, you are in for it now, boy.
Is the door actually over here? No. Yeah, most of this stuff is just cosmetics, but there is actually a way of getting into this door over here. Maybe I have to actually interact with it first.
Don't think I'm welcome in there.
Stay out of there.
I don't think I've actually interacted with it yet in this file, so maybe I had to do that.
I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
It certainly paid off.
Omega.
I come to you bearing aquatic beasts. Pleasure doing business.
Gemstones for keys.
That's
We'll do that.
a deal to pass up.
Must me buy more nectar.
And after that, Dusa, you are to clean the rafters once again and prune the gardens thoroughly. By then it should be time to tend the kitchens and sweep the lounging area a second time.
Yes, right away.
Poor Dusa.
Yeah, they really probably should have more help down there than just Dusa. Considering how big this palace seems to be.
Pleasure doing business with you, Fate.
Okay, so I got everything from
Lady
Demeter there.
seems to have taken a shine to me.
So for, on this one, for quick recovery, I think I need to use the, other cast style. So I need to switch over for this, at least temporarily.
I think that should do it.
Which used to be the one I preferred, but I think I've gotten more used to using the, limited use ones now.
Come, Stygius. Another keepsake.
Okay, so... what am I missing there? Hypnos, okay. He wasn't around this time, though. I don't actually really want my Athena cast, though, do I? I'm gonna actually take the Overflowing Cup here, then. Because, yeah, I want to actually be able to use my, well, actually, this is not great for that either, is it? This is actually kind of a question. So this variant of the sword gives me a heavy boost to my cast damage, and makes it so that my, special knocks the crystals out of somebody. So in order to actually take best advantage of that, I kind of want to actually use something that actually gets stuck in people. Artemis is not bad for this. Yeah, Artemis is an option. I guess the Athena-Zeus duo combo could be good too, but then I don't really necessarily get all stuck in the same person. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Artemis here. Maybe aim for Artemis Poseidon.
I can take on Father now using extreme measures, if I so dare.
Yeah, so take lasting consequences. Calisthenics, and something else for 1. Plus trap damage. That'll be fine.
Well then, let's get to work.
Forget about the surface, boy. You are not missing much. Here we have warmth and wealth, stability. Up there, nothing of the sort.
It's nice to visit anyhow.
How do you decide Pact of Punishment? So, each time you beat the game, the minimum level you need to actually get, benefits from it is up by +1. So I just have to actually fill up that number. And I generally go for the ones that I find easiest, which is usually actually the, time limit, which is not very impactful, at least for the first couple levels. And at least for the first couple levels of, extreme measures, because both the, Furies and Hydro fights are not really actually that much harder.
Zagreus, I don't know what to say except for thanks.
But for right now, I'm trying to actually fill up the, fated list.
I heard Lord Hades has in his employ the greatest hero of the Trojan War. You happen to know anything about that? I'm kind of a fan. You see Achilles, tell him he's the best for me.
Yeah, so I'm trying to fill up the fated list for the Pact of Punishment, so that means I have to beat the game with each of the different conditions once. Should you always go for Pact of Punishment? Since you don't get direct rewards for beating the game without it, I think so. I think you should always actually go for increasing the level of it whenever you can, because then you continue getting more diamonds for more unlocks, more Titan blood for weapon upgrades. You just get upgrades for that. Yeah, True Strike is more. True Shot is probably fine. Yeah, the game definitely gets too easy without the Pact.
Come on, you.
Yeah, you can get Titan blood from trades occasionally, I think, but like that's a lot of resource cost to actually get it from the shopkeeper money changer guy.
Oof. Tell me something, son of Hades. If the one who called herself Persephone is back, then why do you continue to return? Respond.
Master Chaos, it seems I've developed something of a talent around breaking out of here. Or there, I mean, the underworld. So, it's become more of an official role for me, I guess. If escape shouldn't be possible, then someone needs to find the gaps.
Indeed. And you shall visit with me still, despite accomplishing the principal object of your journey back when first we met. Good.
Special deals more damage is nice. I'm gonna go for that.
Power of primordial chaos.
Yeah, so we're in the epilogue now. Not in the true post-game yet, but yes, it's the epilogue effectively. Mostly just spamming my cast here because, well, that's what I have a boon on. And it deals pretty good damage. Lightning Rod I don't think I actually want, so I'm just gonna go for more Artemis boons. Exit wounds will be really nice for killing bosses. Grab that. It also helps me qualify for her legendary boon, which will actually be pretty strong here too. Gemstones, I'll get the shop after this, I think. There might be some health in there.
There. Satisfied?
There.
Price of Midas. That's a lot of health for that, though.
Oh, I'm rich.
Hopefully there's some cash in the regular shop here. Or some health in the regular shop. There is. Don't actually remember offhand what Dionysus do a boon with, Splitting Headache is not going to be actually super useful for me here.
Avoid a caution, cuz. No one asks too many questions about me or my professional associate down there. I hand souls over to him, and that's it, you understand?
So I haven't taken Quick Recovery ever, so I guess I'll take that now.
Enjoy it, Charon, mate. Don't go thinking I'm just being kind to get you to lower your prices for me. That would be unconscionable. Charon, as I know you serve the realm, I just wanted to say I look forward to continuing to work with you in a somewhat more official capacity. I'll still be breaking out of here like always, but, well, you've probably heard. Appreciate your support.
Alright, more nectar. Frozen kill.
Think you can stop me?
All clear. What lurks in the river Styx? I got one. I caught a knucklehead.
I think I'll take the palm over the health for now. I'd like to get my cast damage up a little more.
More louds.
I got hit by them pretty hard. That wasn't great.
Power of Olympus.
Yeah, that's a significant boost to my damage.
Something I need.
And I'll take the Centaur Soul too. More health is nice to have. Everyone here is armored. Makes it a lot harder for me to one-shot them. This is impossible, since I can't actually one-shot things that are armored.
Right.
That wasn't great. So getting Mirage Shot would be nice. Is there any gold urns around here, though? No, there isn't. Okay.
Much better.
I'll just skip Poseidon for now, then. Get more health.
Which sister this time? Tisiphone. I'm here on official business this time, Tisiphone, so stand aside. Although, I guess the whole point of this job is that you're meant to try to stop me anyway, isn't that right? Well then, let's get to work. Not again.
Doesn't take too much to actually kill her. Took some somewhat bad damage again, though.
No murder. Titan blood.
Don't have the money for anything there.
Broke out of time.
Might have taken another Price of Midas if there had been one, but that would cost me a lot of my health.
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
Takes too much to kill guys right now.
Lord Hermes, sir, you've asked for nothing in return, and so please take this humble offering, because it's nothing, really.
Well, no, that's awful kind there, cuz. No need to thank me, though. Not so profusely, anyhow. Well, look at you, cuz. Rushing to victory after successive victory. Caught wind of your accomplishments down there. Well, then, let's keep the streak alive.
Hopefully I can. So quick reload, honestly, is not really that helpful for me, since I can knock bloodstones out of enemies anyway, just my specials, so that's not very good. I'm just going to take Side Hustle, I think.
Moving right along.
The hammer up there, which is nice, so go for that. Gorgon heads, okay. Not sure exactly where they are, other than over there someplace. That deals more damage to armor is not bad. No, might as well just take that.
Let's go, Stygius.
I don't have enough gold for the shop right now, so skip it.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's get there too. Nice.
More skull crushers.
I'm a little low on health for the Chaos Gate, though. I think I have to just ignore that. Go for our Ares here. Kind of hoping to get Ares in my special here.
Lord Ares.
Perhaps you know a god called Thanatos. The two of us are very close associates, you know. Do give him my best wishes should you see him soon.
Special inflicts doom, nice. And I end up getting Dionysus anyway. That's fine. Which is circle is not actually exactly what I want here.
Hit me if you can, witches.
Especially since they are being very rude and flying over the lava. That was kind of bad.
Face, I got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.